Hey everyone, I'm Ken Goshen, and this is Intro to Charcoal Drawing, Episode 1. In this series, I'll be covering everything you need to know to start using charcoal in your artwork. My goal is to make you excited about using charcoal and to remove any trepidations you may have. By the end of the series, you'll know all the relevant supplies and techniques that I believe make charcoal truly shine. In this episode, we will do a materials overview and learn about different grips. Let's dive right in. Charcoal is an ancient, versatile, and absolutely gorgeous drawing medium. Our ancestors have been using charcoal to create images for tens of thousands of years, rendering anything from the expressive buffaloes in cave paintings to the sublime multi-figure compositions of the High Renaissance. Working with charcoal offers immense benefits to artists, both in terms of the range of techniques it makes available and in terms of conceptual revelations that cement our skills and are experienced most profoundly through the exploration of charcoal. Charcoal is applied by rubbing the stick against the paper. When that happens, the stick is grinned down and the powder accumulates on the surface of the paper. The more powder accumulates in an area, the darker that area will get. Sounds a lot like pencil, right? Well, not exactly. It's actually important to understand the differences between pencil and charcoal in order to know how to play to each medium's strengths. Let's take a moment to do exactly that. If we draw a comparison to sculpture, pencil drawing is more akin to marble sculpture, and charcoal drawing is more akin to clay sculpture. The former is austere and refined, the latter is fluid and expressive. Pencil is the best draftsmanship tool for precision, and it excels at capturing the fine detail and extremely subtle shapes. But it doesn't erase very well, and it falls short when it comes to the range of values it offers. Even the softest pencil won't deliver the deep shadows required for making a drawing maximally illusionistic. Charcoal is the exact opposite. It can get a little clumsy when it comes to capturing tiny detail, but it absolutely excels when it comes to delivering deep, mesmerizing dark values. Charcoal darks are not only darker and deeper than pencil darks, they are also easier and much faster to achieve. Charcoal is also far more erasable, fluid, and dynamic, which makes it highly suitable for a variety of techniques that we will explore in episodes 3 and 4 of this series. Many students falter when first trying charcoal because they try to use it like it was pencil, which would be like trying to sculpt in clay using a mallet and chisel. The key to mastering charcoal is not to expect it to behave like pencil, but rather to use it in ways that play to its strengths. And it all starts with the right grips. So let's get into that. When you're using a long charcoal stick, hold it between your thumb and your index finger. Don't move your fingers to create marks, but instead, keep your fingers locked and generate the movement from your wrist or from your shoulder. This grip may take a little while to get used to, but trust me, once you do, it will give you much more control. It will also allow you to hold the charcoal at a very flat angle, almost parallel to the paper, and this is extremely important because it makes it less likely that you'll scratch the paper as you work. With charcoal, as with any hard dry media, scratching the paper can leave nasty scars. So it's worthwhile to practice the proper grip to make sure that your drawings stay healthy and happy. This is my favorite grip to use for making finished artworks. We will talk more about that in episode 4 of this series. When using a thick, short stick, you can use the previous grip, but I prefer holding the stick with its side pointing at the paper. This will allow you to instantly cover large areas of the drawing with any value you choose. The harder you press the side of the stick against the paper, the darker your mark will be. This is the most helpful grip to practice in order to rehab from pencil habits and really fall in love with what makes charcoal special. With practice, you'll be able to use this grip to deploy mark making from the world of wet media, almost like working with a brush. This is my favorite grip for sketching because it's incredibly direct and fluid, and it allows me to achieve satisfying results quicker than any other medium. We will talk more about quick sketching, and I'll be demonstrating it in episode 3 of this series. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the first episode of Intro to Charcoal Drawing. In the next episode, we will be doing a deep dive into the supplies you need to know in order to make the most out of charcoal, including papers, erasers, stumps, and of course, charcoal sticks. The link to the next episode can be found in the description below. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time.